Enter your text here to convert text to speech now. New York City hosts the movie's premiere. Waiting for her date, Reggie, is Laura Crane in a pub. He requests to call her and says that he is lost. Laura and Quat, Reggie and Quat, start joking about first dates and Laura's job as a professor of film studies for slasher movies. Before Reggie urges her to walk outside and let him know where she is, she talks about some themes in well-known slasher films. When he claims to be passing via an alley, she follows suit and enters one. The voice Laura hears as she moves down the alley is none other than Ghostface. He taunts her for falling for a horror movie cliché of walking down a dark alley, before proceeding to brutally stab her to death. Ghostface then removes his mask to reveal himself as Jason Carvey. Tara Carpenter, who is en route to a frat party, crosses up with Jason as he begins to make his way back to his room. Along with Chad and Mindy, she and Sam, Melissa Barrera, relocated to New York for college, Mason Gooding and Jasmin Savoy Brown. Jason returns to the dorm room he and his roommate and friend Greg occupy. Jason receives a call from Quat, Greg, and Quat, who is speaking to him in Ghostface's voice. It turns out Laura was their professor, and Jason was displeased with the way she assessed his work on Dario Argento. They have a little shrine dedicated to Ghostface and the Quat, Stab and Quat movies. Jason and Greg's goal is to murder Sam and Tara to finish the film that Richie Kirsch, Jack Quaid, was trying to create. Greg then tells Jason to find him, eventually coming upon the real Greg's severed remains stashed in the fridge. The real Ghostface then emerges and stabs Jason, who complains that he has to finish Richie's movie before Ghostface tells him, "Who gives a fuck about movies?" Sam is seeing Dr. Christopher Stone for therapy since she hasn't entirely healed from the most recent killing spree in Woodsboro. There is a rumor going around that Sam planned that murdering spree because she is Billy Loomis's daughter and blamed Richie and Amber Freeman for it. When Sam admits to feeling some satisfaction over killing Richie after the latter deceived her and attempted to kill both her and her sister, Stone shows signs of unease. Sam goes back to her shared flat with her sister, her pals, Quinn Bailey, and Ethan Landry. Sam had advised Quinn not to attend the frat party, but Quinn informs Sam that Tara is there. Quinn observes Sam checking out her neighbor, Danny, as she leaves to visit her sister, but she is not ready to date again after what happened with Richie. Mindy and her partner Annika Kayoko are at the party when they see a very inebriated Tara getting ready to go upstairs with a similarly inebriated frat male, Frankie, to hook up. Even though Tara claims to be giving her consent, the girls and Chad intervene. However, Chad and Frankie get into a fight before Sam comes and tazzes Frankie in the buttocks. Tara is escorted out by the gang, but she is upset with Sam for interfering in her private affairs while she is still terrified of what transpired to them. A few seconds later, they are hassled by a group of women who call Sam a murderer and throw drinks at her. After the gang gets back to their house, Chad consoles Tara, and it seems like they've developed feelings for one another. Quinn tries to assist Tara as well by letting her know that her father is a police officer and that she had a sibling who passed away. Sam and Danny have been seeing each other in secret for months, but because of all that has transpired, Sam doesn't want her sister and friends to know. Then, as everyone learns about Jason and Greg, as well as Jason's murder of Laura. They all watch the news. Sam is ready to persuade Tara to go after realizing that Ghostface has returned, but she refuses, despite the fact that Mindy and Chad think it's odd. Detective Wayne Bailey, Quinn's father, phones and requests to talk with Sam since it has come to light that someone stole Sam's license and left it at the scene of Jason and Greg's slayings. Sam is asked to go to the police station by him. Tara follows Sam as he begins to walk toward the train station. Then Sam receives a call from Richie's number. When she nervously responds, she overhears Ghostface accusing her of being behind the most recent killing spree in Woodsboro. Sam pushes Ghostface away as the sisters retreat into a bodega as he emerges and tries to attack Tara. Before the manager tries to shoot him with a shotgun, he chases after and kills 2 customers. The killer ambushes the manager, stabs him, then renders him helpless before shooting him to death. Before the carpenters can push a shelf upon him and flee inside as the cops arrive, Ghostface chases them. By the time they get there, Ghostface has run out the back of the store, leaving his mask behind. Bailey brings Sam and Tara to the station to meet with him. He is then informed that the FBI has assigned Kirby Reed, a Ghostface survivor, to investigate the matter. She is friends with Sam because they attended the same high school, and she can relate to him because of the common Ghostface experience. The sisters are surrounded by reporters, including Gail Weathers, as they exit the station. Because Gail broke her promise to not write a book on Richie and Amber's murdering spree and called Sam unquote, unstable unquote, and unquote, a natural killer, unquote, Sam and Tara have grown to dislike her. Gail blocks Sam's punch after knowing from Sydney, only for Tara to sucker punch her. Sam takes Gail personally by questioning how Dewey would feel about what she has done. Gail tries to defend herself by adding that Sydney is staying out of this situation to protect her husband and children. When he hears a knock at the door, Dr. Stone is at home. He sees Ghostface there as he turns to respond. He shatters the door's glass, knocks Stone's head against the bars, and then fatally stabs him in the face. Then Ghostface breaks into his house and takes Sam's medical file to debate what Ghostface's motivations are this time around and the regulations that they are following now that they are in a full-fledged franchise rather than simply a sequel. Or unquote, sequel to a requel, unquote. Mindy collects her brother, the Carpenters, as well as Quinn, Annika, and Ethan. Even the survivors of the last killing spree are suspects because they are in a new city with more stakes and more suspects. Similarly to James Bond, Tony Stark, and Luke Skywalker, Mindy claims that not even being a unquote, primary character unquote, will ensure their survival. Bailey consults Kirby because Roman Bridger, Sydney's half-brother and the only Ghostface who didn't collaborate with a partner, was the owner of the mask that was found at the scene of Stone's murder. They attempt to determine how the 9 prior Ghostface killers are related. The ties between Stu Macker, Nancy Loomis, and her companion Mickey Altieri are not mentioned because Kirby had to deal with Sydney's cousin Jill Roberts and her partner Charlie Walker, who stabbed Kirby and left her scarred. The group watches the news back at the flat as they learn that Stone was murdered and that Sam is the prime suspect as a result of the video that the annoying females from the previous night posted. Sam expresses to Tara how difficult it is for her to encounter this kind of hatred, but Chad and Mindy intervene to express how much they all adore Sam and how they are and core for and quat. According to Chad, Sam, having had informed the others about their hookup, ignores Danny's warning when he spots Ghostface in Quinn's room across the hall. They then hear what appears to be Quinn and Ghostface arguing. Ghostface hurls Quinn's lifeless body in their direction. As they get close to the door, he also murdered the man she was seeing. Ghostface is left to attack Sam, Mindy, and Annika while Tara and Chad flee. Before Sam attacks him with a knife holder, he stabs Annika in the stomach and Mindy in the shoulder, almost killing her. All the knives were missing. Tara and Chad rush back when they learn the other three are still upstairs. When Danny notices them, the women lock themselves in Quinn's bedroom. He pulls out a ladder so they can ascend to his residence. When Mindy tries to get Annika over first so that she can hold the door back, Annika realizes she is too frail to go first and Sam makes it over first. Annika tries to cross after Mindy has successfully made it across, but Ghostface enters and shakes the ladder. Sam reaches out to hold Annika's hand, but Ghostface knocks the ladder over, sending Annika falling and slamming her face into a dumpster before she passes away. Mindy laments the passing of her girlfriend. As the police show up, Bailey laments Quinn's passing while pledging to bring whoever did this to justice. Before Kirby and Gale arrive, Sam and Tara express their sorrow. Gale claims to have found something that has to be seen by everyone. Ethan claims to have an alibi, but Chad and Mindy are suspicious because he was nowhere to be found. Jason and Greg had hired a place, and Gale takes the group there. At an abandoned movie theater, there is a museum devoted to the previous Ghostface killers, complete with replicas of their masks and cloaks, as well as the weapons they used to kill each of their victims. Sam is fixated on Billy's mask and cloak, which are housed in a glass case, while Kirby can see the knife Charlie used to attack her. Tara leaves because it is too much for her to be a part of a tradition of Ghostface murders, while Mindy and Kirby become friends over their mutual love of horror movies. Sam confides in Gale that she believes Tara's situation has gotten worse as a result of her reappearance in her life. The team then intends to apprehend Ghostface by locating his call. Richie's phone is used to make another call to Sam, and Kirby follows that connection to an apartment complex. Sam and Tara understand that this indicates the murderer is pursuing Gale. The sisters drive there in Bailey's stolen car. Gale receives a call from Ghostface while she is with her boyfriend. Gale has never spoken to the killer before, according to Ghostface, but she is reassured that whoever it is will perish just like the others. Before killing the lover and flinging his body through glass, Ghostface teases her about Dewey's passing. Gale flees as he pursues her, pulling out a revolver. Blasting through the door, Ghostface still manages to get a few slashes in, but Gale throws him against a glass table, knocks him down, and briefly renders him unconscious. Ghostface seizes a piece of glass and stabs Gale in the abdomen as she reaches for his knife. Before he can deliver the fatal blow, Tara and Sam show up and start shooting at him, scaring him away. Gale passes out. As the ambulance arrives and removes her, Sam assembles outside with Mindy, Tara, Chad, and she claims that she believes the only way this will be resolved is for Ghostface to track her down and kill her, sparing the lives of the rest of her loved ones. The trio decides to lure Ghostface to the At Museum and then trap him there with Kirby's assistance. To inform Bailey of their plans, they get in touch with him. Danny, who wants to assist Sam, joins the gang as they board the metro. Due to the dense Halloween crowd, Mindy misses the subway, but she and Ethan catch the next one, whom she is still suspecting. Sam, Tara, Chad, and Danny are suspicious because several people in New York are wearing Ghostface costumes. Ghostface attacks Mindy on her train and stabs her twice. Ethan pulls her out and has the subway personnel assist Mindy after he vanishes. She merely feels upset that she misidentified the killer once more. Sam instructs Danny to wait behind since she does not entirely trust him as the others enter the museum. Sam receives a call from Bailey, informing him that Kirby is unstable and was sacked from the FBI months ago as they wait to capture Ghostface. Sam runs with Tara and Chad because she believes Kirby to be Ghostface. Before their kiss, the latter two get cozy in their own space before Ghostface interrupts and stabs Tara in the back. Before the second Ghostface shows up to join the other in stabbing Chad repeatedly, Chad fights him off. Sam is pursued by Tara. Even though the sisters believe Kirby is the murderer, she arrives to offer assistance. Bailey kills Kirby as he comes, exposing him as one of the Ghostface murders. This is the first time there have been 3 Ghostface murders once the other 2 show up. The first person takes off his mask, and, naturally, it's Ethan who is revealed. The second is initially mistaken for Mindy before being revealed to be a very much alive Quinn. The group is discovered to be a father, his son, and daughter. Bailey purchased the theater for the museum under Jason and Greg's names, while Quinn spread the story that Sam was behind the most recent killing spree. What drives them? Because they were Richie's family and she killed him, Sam was seeking revenge. Although Bailey didn't entirely understand his interest with the museum, he still encouraged his son's filmmaking efforts. The family is about to murder Sam and Tara when Sam starts making fun of them by calling Richie a pitiful man-child. This provokes Quinn and gives Tara the chance to beat her. Sam stabs Ethan and then takes Tara with him. While Sam is being surrounded by Quinn, Tara is falling over and getting slapped by Ethan as the sisters flee to the balcony. Sam hands Tara the knife before letting her fall, and Tara orders Sam to let her go. Ethan is struck in the mouth by a knife that Tara twists. Quinn runs after Sam after she makes fun of her for losing yet another psycho brother, but she is hit in the head. After losing all of his children, Bailey is now furious, but Sam is out of ammunition to kill him. They collide over the balcony as they charge one another. Sam is contacting Bailey when Bailey wakes up, using the Ghostface voice modulator. She holds him captive before savagely stabbing him repeatedly. Sam tells him before he passes away that even though her father was a murderer, she is better than him. Sam delivers the fatal blow by stabbing Bailey in the eye. Since he messed with her family, Sam and Tara patch things up after their tense relationship was broken by a still-alive Ethan making one last murderous effort before Kirby killed him with the TV that Sydney had used to kill Stu. Then Danny appears along with some police officers. The group is given medical care. Despite Tara's grief over Chad's purported demise, he is wheeled out hurt but still alive. As Mindy shows up, she kisses him once again and reassures him that they are the core 4. Albeit she is sad because she didn't catch their evil intent spiel and was actually correct about the murderer this time. Sam opens her backpack just before leaving and reveals that she has taken her father's Ghostface mask before joining Tara as they make their way back into the city. She puts it in the street. Sam and Tara Carpenter, along with Mindy and Chad Meeks Martin, the twins, and others leave for college in New York City 1 year after escaping their nightmare with Ghostface in Woodsboro. Sam is held responsible for the entire murdering spree, and because she is Billy Loomis' daughter, she is accused of framing Richie Kirsch and Amber Freeman for what occurred. A genuine new Ghostface appears and targets Sam and Tara for the last attack after 2 would-be Ghostface killers are killed. The first casualty is film professor Laura Crane, who was killed by Jason before the real Ghostface killed him and Greg. Before killing Sam's therapist Dr. Stone, he kills a few individuals in a bodega. As a result, the police and FBI become involved. Ghostface survivor Kirby Reed joins the investigation, and Gail Weathers, whom Sam and Tara don't like because she authored an exploitative book about the previous spree, joins as well. Sydney Prescott is not present since she and her family have gone into hiding. The gang is then attacked by Ghostface inside their flat, killing Mindy's girlfriend Annika Kayoko and Tara's roommate Quinn Bailey. Detective Bailey, Quinn's father, then joins the search for Ghostface. The group intends to lure Ghostface to an abandoned movie theater converted into a museum honoring the previous Ghostface killings after Gail is assaulted and nearly murdered. In the process, Chad and Mindy are both cut with knives. Bailey calls Sam and tries to make her think that Kirby is unstable and is the killer, before it comes out that he, along Chad's friend Ethan Landry and a very not dead Quinn, are the main Ghostface trio. They want Sam dead for killing Richie since she was a member of their family and they want to exact revenge on her. When Sam and Tara clash with him, Sam shoots Quinn in the head while Tara stabs Ethan in the mouth. She surrounds Bailey and begins stabbing him before killing him with an eye stab, until Kirby kills him with the TV that Sydney used to kill Stu Macker. Ethan is still alive. Sam and Tara mend their relationship, and Chad, Mindy, and Gail all survive. Thanks for watching this video.